Morning all. Don't know if you can see very well, there's a little bit of a lump on the beach. Ain't too bad, but that's because it's the high water, and the high water is letting the swell get over the banks. Well, I ain't going to go for the high water. We're going to get ready and go back in an hour's time, hopefully. And that then the water would have dropped and the swell be behind the banks. That'll be lovely off here. All we can do today is shoot one shank of pots, what I got ready in the boat, another shank, and then we're just going to go netting. We haven't been netting in ages, have we? Really? Well, the last couple of chips on a little token, just a little shoot around the corner, but we should have a proper session today and shoot the gear several times and hopefully get a few fish. Well, fingers crossed, we can all hope, can't we? Well, all I'm going to do today is shoot a shank of 6 of these plastic amble pots. Some of them have got sash weights in, but they still weren't quite heavy enough, so I had to, you see they had to cement each end. And then a couple of them are completely, I ain't got no sash weights, so I cemented the whole bottom. They're weighing about 15-18 kilo. They're quite heavy, but they do the job. And then that's combined with a 16 kilo grapnel each end. They look big anchors, and they are fairly big, but you need them here and they still move. Whatever you do, there's not 100% wow stop gear for moving here, because to be honest, 16 kilos should do it, but sometimes you think you do a little bit more. But you got to get a slack bit of rope wrapped around one of the tines and then that trip it. And there's all the rope laid out ready to go. Left the net shoot on because I'm going to shoot some nets today, and that's about it. One thing I did when I rigged these pots, I fitted bait bags to them. One side's a bit of elastic, it's got a bit of slack, the other side's a bit of twine. Just spring it open. So basically, whenever you bait up, just get a handful of bait and open up the bag and stuff it in, and that closes up behind it. I find it so much easier and quicker than putting bait bags in between strings or tying bait bags in. Tying and putting in bait strings is so much hard work compared to doing this. I copied them off, I saw the old man bought some of the Norskott creels, the old aquamesh ones from Scotland, and I saw it in them. I thought, that looked a good idea, so that's what I've done. Do make baiting up a lot quicker and easier. Well, there's a little bit of a lump on the beach, it wasn't too bad. Just motoring to the side just to shoot these pots away. But yeah, lovely to see a bit of sun, isn't it? Even after the last most of the beat, it is what it is. It's nice to get in the boat and see a bit of sun. Just makes you feel loads better, doesn't it? So cold and stuff in the sky. It's too wet for too long. Well, we're now getting ready to shoot away.
Have we got this right then?
What's that?
Have I got this right then?
What's that?
Leaving that one behind.
That one, from that one to that one.
On it.
Yeah, first one over. Standard.
I got pinned against it.
What's that?
I got pinned against it.
Lucky last. Probably isn't anywhere near the mark.
We overshot it a little bit.
That's that away.
Thought just the tide took us a bit. Normal.
All shot. Well, that's all them shot away, and side going on the side. Got the life jacket on for some reason. I was thinking maybe so much other stuff I didn't put it on, but that's all on now. The life jacket police can all rest and sleep at night. Well, now we're just motoring along, running to the north, running to the north. The old man just sorting some routes out. But that's lovely. That's the silhouette ball, 3 miles an hour car. Running along lovely. A little bit of lump in the water, it isn't too bad. What a special water. Still got that jack-up barge there, I don't know what they're doing with it. Expensive stuff, that's what they're doing. Now I've just gone past the tractor on the life shed. Still steaming to the north. There's the old caravan camp and the old Taste of Water tower. The water look a bit cleaner than what it has done. Still a bit of colour and mayweed in it, but it's looking a lot better than it was. I don't think that's too clicky right on the beach, but the water's definitely looking better. There's a few fishing boats, a lot of fish like mackerel and that sort of thing. Hate the old mayweed. Mackerel and trout, hate it. Bass doesn't seem to mind. I've got plenty of bass in mayweed. Let's hope we get a few fish today. Well, we're now getting ready to shoot the gear. I tied the downs on. That's all yours. Over she go. Been 25 foot of water, so I think we won't have a problem. Stink a bit of all that mayweed in them. God, they do stink. Shooting along at like 4 knots, not really quick, but that's enough. That's that away. And now you got to go hang on the inside end because that's a safe easterly breeze, and obviously if you hang on the outside end that pushes on the gear. So we're now going to turn around and head inside. We've already stuck 3 nets out, not a huge amount. You can't have too much gear in the boat when you've got pots and nets at the same time. So that's only a little fleet. Then again, I don't want to put too much gear in, so I'm worried about getting a lot of smooth rounds, what I don't want. Have a pain in the bum in the gear, they wrap all the gear up, they're an absolute nightmare. But you can't avoid them, unfortunately. There's so many smooth hounds in the sea now, they seem to have taken over everything. There's more hounds and there's everything got in plague proportions. So let's hope we miss the hounds, we don't want none of them. I don't mind eating one or two. They're nice to eat, but fishing wise, with this sort of vision, they're a nuisance really. Let the anglers keep them, is what I say. I don't want them. Well, we're now sitting on the inside end. I connected a painter and a lazy line to the gear, so you see us sitting there. Ever so easy, no leaning over the front of the boat and bugger about. Just pull on the lazy line, that pull the painter in. And the gear's sitting straight in front of us, straight to the southeast. That's how we get a few fish in it. It's been a bit of a poor old year for us. Normally got plenty of bass and bits and pieces by now, but I ain't shot no bottom gear for the bass this year, because I don't think there's been hardly nothing there. It's been so full of slob and crap. I've been busy with the pots and they ain't done that great. All the ground's changed, what I used to put the crab pots on. So yeah, we're just trying to get a few trout or mullet and that sort of thing. I'm not asking for a lot. Well, if you look on the sounder here, there's a lot of bait fish very deep. There's a few marks in the water, but I think they're all bait fish. We're on the inside end in 27 foot of water and we're drifting along between 1.2 and 1.4 knots. So, not too bad. Nice steady tides. They're quite weak tides at the minute, only about 2.18 tides, so that's small for here. But if there's any mackerel or anything about, you'll catch mackerel in these nets. If there's any mackerel about, all them bait fish normally in the top where they ball them up and herd them. But there's a few marks there, but they could be anything this time of year. Well, we're halfway along the drift, so we're now going to start hauling, so we don't go too far down. There's tons of hefts. We're just hoping not to get many smooth rounds, because they can be a nuisance. Still a bit of slub on the nets, but all maybe to you guys. Tangle up, is that what we do? Bloody things. Life jacket keep tangled up on the net. Pain from. Fucking life jackets. Oh, said a bad word, shouldn't say that. Tangled in the big line. Big old jellyfish. Come out of nowhere. These nets slice them jellyfish up like cheese wire. I don't know how to stop this, just get on the wick. jellyfish. A lot of these jellyfish today in the water. Look, that's a stinger, that one is. That one's got all brown stingers on it. If a jellyfish has got brown stingers, that'll sting you. But this one got no brown stingers, so it doesn't. But be careful if you pull the nets too hard, that chop them up and then fling bits of stinger in your eyes. A bit bleak so far, isn't it? That's the first gill. I say lucky first, I don't think that lucky, is it? Net's gone through, isn't it? It's gone through a socket. I think it's done it before. And I don't know, I think we'll split the net as well. Untie the ends and cook back through herself. If you notice, I'm hauling twice as quick as the old chap. That's because the lead line is rigged for a stretch net and the top rope is rigged by a half. So this lead line is twice as long as the top rope. Got a pipefish in the water there. There's a pipefish about 12 or 14 inches long, swimming about. Never stop it, can you? It is a rolled gear out. Richard said the other day, it's a rolled gear out, and I laughed. He still be windmilling. You've got a console, you ain't got a console, it's hard to do, isn't it? You make a little offset sheet, wouldn't you, if that was you, think? This had a little, this boot on a little stainless offset sheet. This is alright if you go slow. Just jellyfish, nothing else. Lots and lots of jellyfish. I'll just seal out there. Lovely, just what you want. Got a seal on the outside end, well, yeah. said. I ain't seen it before, had you? What have you got on that oar? Well, do a couple of pulls on the oar and make it all before we haul them for us. Water's now we've got the second net in. Now the water's sheared up a lot, isn't it? A lot cleaner, isn't it? This is about to be lucky last. It seemed very lucky. Water's definitely sheared up a lot. But loads better, doesn't it? Come on fish, spin up. Yeah, but having too much swell this morning, doing all the bottom, isn't it? Push against the wall. The crow in that always seem to go up there at low water, don't they? As well. Sunday, we went on Monday. Oh, I hate these life jackets. Tangle up on the net all the time. And that's that. Not a scale. I'm now gonna motor back up to the north, or to the safe side, and shoot the wagon. Well, I just need to tie the down on and get it sorted. That's us. That's us ready to shoot again. Tell me when you're ready. Ready, yeah?
Yeah.
We've got another. We've got an extra. We started shooting a fleet off the beach now, so about 400 yards off the beach roughly. Yards off the beach, just that cleaner water. There's a little bit of mayweed in it, but hopefully as we go off, that should shear up a little. There's nothing seems like that mayweed, really. We're now shooting in 48, 50 foot of water, so it's a lot deeper than we were before. Well, as you saw us shoot the last time, you don't need to see any more. So haul that fleet in for not a single scale. Unbelievable. Ain't going very good lately. Look, a bit of a disaster, innit? That'd be beanies fishing with no fish soon, wouldn't it? Normally this time of year we're getting a few macks and bits and pieces and mullet and stuff, and there doesn't seem to be nothing here. Old mayweed has been running a lot later than what it normally do. It's normally all well and done and dusted by now, but there's been more mayweed than ever. And the water's, if you look, you can see the water's full of it, and them old fish don't like it very much. Hopefully that'll shear up soon. But normally the window for us catching bass, the nets on the bottom is gone, really. But we do get a lot of seal problems, so that doesn't really help bottom gear. Unless we can get a few fish on this drift. I now shot these an extra fleet off. Don't even see on here very well. But before we shot from there to there across the contour line, and now we shot here to here in the deeper water. That looked like we're close in, but that's because we're hanging on the inside end. So that's where the inside Dan is what we're hanging on. The outside Dan's over here somewhere. So we're going through the deep water. As you can see there, that's 46 foot deep, 47 foot deep. And last time that was only about 30 foot deep, so we've gone off a bit deeper. Don't know what's happening here, I've just gone down. There's a seal moving to the south on the inside of us. There it is, so I was looking for a gear. That's now heading out towards it. That must have been what I'm feeding before, so that had a good belly full and we don't see nothing. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Beanies fishing with no fish. See, look. He's giving it the all guns are blazing into the gear. Bloody things. Well, as soon as that seal come on us, I swam into the gear, and then I saw a good sized fish, looked like 4, 5, 6 pound trout in its mouth, about 2 or 3 floats in, so he quickly hauled it to try and get it, and that's gone. Seal had that. Very disappointing. We're getting bugger all, and then See one decent fish and sort right out of the water, the seal in the seal's mouth, chomping down it, and that's gone. That is bloody frustrating doing this. Yeah. Got excited then, bloody thing. Well, we're now going for the second haul. We've now got two little furry friends on us, so I don't know how good that'll be. But we can hope, can't we? That's all we can do. Still plenty of jellyfish. See, them seals will not remain, won't they? Yeah, little ones won't tangle up in these before, won't they? I don't think I'll net them out too easy, will they? Can't believe that seal got a lovely trout. What a waste. Going back to how it used to be years ago, when the worst months of the year were July and August. I've never caught nothing hardly. The seal's about 40 yards, 50 yards ahead of us, doing something or other. Lincoln thing. That's going to be the same old thing, I think. I'll stop the recording, and if I get anything, I'll record the fish if you have any. Well, haul number 2 and not a sausage. One box, one measure, no fish. Well, I think we've got 3 seals on us now. Well, it's just gone down to, we had 3 on us. When you got 3 seals and a huge amount of fish around, you don't get a lot. I don't know what to do now. There ain't a lot of fish here, that's for certain, and them seals make it easier. Saw that trait must have been, like say, around the £5 mark, get eaten, and that'd have been not a bad little fish to get really. I mean, lovely, but there you go. What to do? That's the quick question, because there doesn't seem a lot of fish here. Well, the side, I'm motoring back to the safe again. I'm making a shoot inside. Alright. The water's full of mayweed and the fish don't really like it. But in this sheer water with all these seals, we ain't got a chance. Not a chance at all, they're just getting everything. So we're going to nip off, go in the shallow water. What's full of slub and mayweed and dirty. Go from there. Any hope we've got. Well, we're going to shoot for a 3rd time. We've gone right inside again, right in that dirty water full of mayweed. Just any way we can got a chance really. 3 seals on us, they'll soon catch us up again. And that dirty water and the deep nets, you might be able to avoid them getting fish, but apart from that, we're stuffed.
Safe for that, Red?
What's that water?
17. We'll wait for that heft there, we've got to avoid it, eh?
Yeah. We'll avoid that one. Done it that heft. the head was straight forward.
Yeah.
Why'd you do that for?
I didn't want to go that side of it, did you? Go that side of it.
Yeah, I don't know why you headed this up. Zoom in, that should be, you should miss that heft. Yeah, that's right. Thought we were going to hit a heft on the bottom when we were shooting, but when we zoomed in a bit more, that was a lot closer, or a lot further away than what we thought, so that's a great, we'll be fine. Can't damage gear and catch no fish. That's what it cost me 30 odd quid, 35 quid in fuel already. Ain't even had nothing yet. Zoomed out, that looked like it was a lot further away, wasn't it? She's shot away. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place really, because we know the trout and everything hate that dirty old water, but in that sheer water the seals can see everything and eat everything, so you're stuffed really. But there you go, that's life. Gotta give it a go, haven't we? Can't do nothing else. If you look at all that feed on the plotter, you think that'd be full of fish. That's full of fry. They tend to all be heron fry in here. Because the old heron spawn here and sit here all year, these fry do. But that's a live fry in it. You thought there'd be tons of fish behind them, but it doesn't seem to be. They hide in this dirty water. Obviously a lot of fish don't like it, but they don't mind, because I think the heron, what they are, heron fry, actually feed on this mayweed. They fill up like hell, and sometimes you get a heron, and there's a lot of this mayweed about, and you gut them, and you think they've got extra green rolls in them, and it ain't green rolls. The stomach is so extended by eating all this mayweed and dead plankton, what it is. I don't know how well you can see it, but the tide is now eased now. It's like flicking around 0.8 knots. And if you look here on the water, colours start to drop out. You see, like there's a patch here was brown, another little patch. There's all the colours all dropping out of the water now. Looking loads better than what it was. That looked awful before, but that's why we come on the beach, to try and avoid the seals and get in that dirty water. But there isn't so much dirty water now, there's a little bit. You see it's boiling up close to the beach here. It's a little bit of boiling the water, but now that's all the colours dropping out. But the nets start to go round when you shoot close to the beach in that shallow of water. The outside go around ever so quick here, but if you shoot off a bit like we did last shoot, that drift along lovely in the deeper water, but obviously deeper water is sheer, them seals eat everything. So yeah, I think this will be our last shoot, and look, here we come, the seal coming, heading towards us, straight in the gear ready, caught up with us finally. Bloody things, they really are making our life hard work here. Oh, so disheartening. Just another seal that just swam through our gear and that found a big, good sized fish well out, and you can see it tear it to bits and eat it. We ain't got a chance here. We've seen 2 decent fish being taken ourselves, and that's not including the ones we don't see. We're just fighting a losing battle, ain't you? All these bloody seals. Oh, they're a nightmare. So frustrating. That's at least 2 decent fish there had, probably a lot more. Well, we're going to haul early because there's a seal eating fish like hell. There's 2 or 3 fish in the gear, and that's eating everything. Bloody nightmare. There's something up there, isn't there? There's something on that bend that they're eating, isn't there? No. Could be. Well, we're just seeing them eat 2 or 3 fish in quick succession, so we've got to run them. Oh, some jellyfish in here. Although they look too big to be mackerel, unless they're bloody great mackerel. Water's sheared up lovely, isn't it? Water's very clean up for mackerel. What's that doing? Just stick the head actually, stick the head up in it. That? Just feed, no, he's got nothing in his mouth. He's just bending his head backwards like a weirdo. He's got nothing in his mouth. What's that?
I see him flashing forwards. Down there.
That is really further away from one. Not just then, there was nothing in his mouth then. Just bending his head back. Can't be much any more there, they'd have been up this end, wouldn't it? I think. there's nothing so far. There's no point in me keep recording. If you get anything, I'll video that. Well, they're all done. All we got was a lot of jellyfish and nothing else. You saw them seals eating 2 or 3 fish out. So we could have a food trope today, and unfortunately we got nothing. It's very frustrating. Get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go fishing, do all this work, and just get eaten live by seals, and then it costs you 40 quid in fuel on top. We must be mad, but that is a lovely day. Smashing it. Look at that. That really is a fantastic day. But we could shoot another shoot. There's no point. We're just feeding them seals. Pointless keep feeding them. Cost you bloody food, quid and fuel every time you shoot, and you're just feeding them. Waste of time, isn't it? Well, I just motored about 3 miles back to the tractor, and not one to give in. I'm going to shoot again off Yarmouth. Alright, that's further than wanting to go and all that lot. But we can get on Stickham's Corner, might be able to avoid the seals. They take a while, and maybe they wouldn't swim up here and follow us. We ain't got much time left, so make it up there and shot away. Never want to let things go. I'd have one more little shoot. 4th time lucky. This is just on Yarmouth Point, Stickham's Corner. So you can get a trout or 2 around it. That really is last chance saloon, but what can we do? I'm already 35, 40 quid of fuel down, so what's another little bit? So to get the last 20 minutes of tide just around this corner, that'll be lovely. Used to get a lot of trout around this corner years ago, and hopefully we've been motoring along about 16 knots coming back, so hopefully the seals are a mile or 2 behind us. We can get these shot and hauled before they come up here. Well, they might not even bother now, but we'll see. They're going on nicely. You can see the tide on this point. This tide on Yarmouth Point is ever so strong. That's like 44 foot deep, 100 yards off the beach. It's the deepest area around here for miles. That tide do rip round this point. That's why we're shooting the wrong way. Well, that's them shot away. You can see we're off Yarmouth again now. So we've been everywhere. We come off Yarmouth this morning, shot some pots a mile off Yarmouth, then we moved all the way down to Hemsby, done 3 drifts down Hemsby, didn't see a scale, fed the seals, and now we're back to Yarmouth Point shooting over the Stickham's Corner for the last quarter and half of the ebb. It must be mad. That old Phil Bill and pocket's going to be a bit sore this morning. Thank God I got a proper job. Jesus Christ. I'll be skint if not, doing this for a living. Now you can see how close we are to the beach on this corner. We're about 50 yards off, if that. We're flying along like Billy-O, and that's the last 20 minutes of the tide. Look at the dunes, you can see how quickly we're flying along. And we're like 30 foot of water. I'm going, I'd say 1.6 knots, but that's quick for the last 20 minutes of tide. But we're definitely flying along here, no doubt. Let's see, hope we can winkle out a fish this last bit of tide, because it's been a bit grim so far, isn't it? That'll be like 2 trips on the trot blanking. I might have to go to the pet shop and buy goldfish or something. Well, I'm just going to record this. If we're going to get any fish, that'll be on the inside net, because I'm shooting more R's and R's of me hauling empty nets. So, if there's any fish, that'll be just on the inside here, I think, in the first net. Come on, fish, swim up. You can't blame our furry things now, because there isn't none here. That was only a little 10-minute drift just around the corner. Sometimes you can winkle 1 or 2 fish out. It's a 10-minute little drift just around the point, and that was it. always dirty off piece, doesn't it? Setting off like hell, mate. See, look at the beach, we're set off. Like 300-400 yards off the beach already. As soon as you go around that point, you set off. Hey! Maybe. Being very delicate, but this is a shad. I always get confused with the Alice and Twait shad, but it's definitely a shad. But these are protected, so I put it back. But that's a fish. They're the only fish we had and we put it back. They're protected, them shad are. Don't know why, we get quite a few of them. But they ain't no good for nothing. They look like herring, but they taste horrible. They're all dry and bony. I tried one years ago when you can keep them. They're like a really bony herring and the meat's really dry. So I don't... That's a stinger, it's all brown, see? I feel better eating them than I was. Was that?
Usually do.
So were they eating trout or were they shad? I like trout to me. But these obviously just get the shad.
All stations, this is Humber Coast Guard. For the Maritime Safety Information broadcast, listen on VHS Channel 64, Channel 64.
ages.
Well, you've seen enough. If we get anything else, I'll video it. And that was that. Pulled the rest of the gear, didn't see another scale. All it was that one shad, and that was it. That's timed quite well because the tractor's only over there. It's only half a mile to the tractor. And the weather held off better than I thought. It was a lovely day. But weren't a lot of fish was there. Fed the seals. Well, I've got some more pots like there to haul at a later date. It's not all bad. So it's time to head them. Time to head them on the few vapours of fuel left in the tank. Well, the old girl's all back on the trailer. Just turning her around. The old boy's sitting there with his binos out of the sun. That's now time for us to go in. Well, that was very disappointing, that trip. 4 shoots for 1 shad. And you got to chuck them back. That was very disappointing, but there you go. Honestly, don't have much luck lately. But at the end of the day, you got to be in it to win it. There haven't been many people fishing off here lately in the boats with all that mayweed in the water. The old fish didn't like it, but I think we had a food trout today and bloody seals at it. And what can you do about that? You can't do nothing to stop them. They just do what they want, don't they? The problem isn't the wild seals. The wild seals don't come near us, they stay away because obviously naturally scared of humans. The issue is all these hand-reared ones, obviously they've been rescued by do-gooders. They're not scared of humans, are they? They've lost all their natural awareness sort of thing. Oh well, that is what it is. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope we'll get a few more fish next time. Catch you later. Bye.